put me shirt if I want to put me shirt. That's mind-numbing to me. It is. It's repetitious. It's... By the way, I am really stupid. Look at this. I know other YouTubers who do videos in Foodland. I'm not even going to bother telling you about Foodland and what's here, because you know damn well if you watch other British YouTubers going on about stuff like this. Hi guys, welcome back. This is Alpha Omega Occasionally. You know something? Thailand is getting boring. I didn't say Thailand is boring. I said it's getting boring, obviously, for me and for you as well. Because I can tell you, not only is Thailand getting boring, but Thai YouTubers are bloody boring. I swear to God, I'm not the only one to say it. There's Harry. What? Okay, I thought, okay. I'm not the only one to say it. If you look at your homepage, if you're being directed to YouTube in Thailand, you'll notice that a lot of the stuff that's being churned out is repetitious and boring. It's the same old bull. And by the way, the reason I say Thailand is boring, look at this. This is the 11th of August. Tomorrow is the 12th, which is Mother's Day. And everyone in Bangkok has gone somewhere else. This is the street in Rashida. And it's empty. There's too many holidays in Thailand. That's a fact. There are just too many holidays in Thailand. Look at this. And there's the time. There's nobody here. And the thing that I find that's really boring about Thailand is the food. You might say that my videos are boring and repetitious. But you see, my channel is based in Thailand. So I talk about Thailand. I'm seriously thinking of broadening the scope. I really am. Because I can safely say that when I turn on YouTube and open up my homepage, anything that even remotely suggests that the video is about some Farang vlogger in Thailand doing his vloggy shit, I'll just bypass it. Believe it or not, this week I have seen the same old stuff. One of them was how much does it really cost to bar fine a girl in Pattaya? I mean, who gives a damn? Oh, by the way, I am really stupid. Look at this. I know other YouTubers who do videos in Foodland. And I must say, Foodland's a great old spot. I'm not going in because the wife is in there looking for something to do on this boring day in Thailand. Will I go in? I suppose I will. I'll probably be told to turn off the camera. It's not... I'm not even going to bother telling you about Foodland and what's here, because you know damn well if you watch other British YouTubers going on about stuff like this. If I want to get something that is familiar, I'll come in here. What's that? 117 Thai blend coffee. I never saw that before. Van Houten. God damn, look, I'm not going to make a video about this place, right? I'm going to get the friggin' hell out of here. I'm not going to turn my camera around because I'm not doing a boring video about Foodland shop. Because I'm not doing a boring video about Foodland supermarket in Thailand. The reason I say it's boring is because you could do this anywhere in the world, huh? Not now. You could do this anywhere in the world. I swear to God. Bank holiday Monday and we're in a supermarket. It's not unique to Thailand. As I said, you could do this anywhere in the world. Is the world getting boring? Do you know who I admire? And he's a YouTuber. And he's sailing solo around the world, and he has been doing it for the past number of years. This channel is called Sailing Tritia. Look, the link is down there. I can't pronounce it properly, but I'd love to be like him, on his own, on a 1965 yacht, or or sailing vessel, sailing around the world, pulling into ports and doing his own thing. And when you watch his videos, they're not boring and repetitive. They're so damn exciting and interesting. I'd like to be like him, and I would have liked to be like Laura Decker. And Laura Decker's a 16-year-old Dutch girl who sails solo around the world. 16 years old, sailing solo around the world. None of this boring bullshit Pattaya videos of drinking in bars and wasting your time. God, I wish life wasn't so boring in Thailand. It's nothing to do with Thailand, by the way. It's got nothing to do with Thailand. It's to do with me. It's not boring. It depends on what you're after. But living here for so long, watching the same old shit on YouTube from Thailand vloggers who never seem to tire of it. I don't know. This is a Tuesday and it's a holiday, and we're at a loose end because we've had to rent a crowd, bring a mate for Harry to come round, and she's sitting there waiting for the street to open. Because it doesn't open, if you're used to this channel, it doesn't open till 11 o'clock. Because I did a video from here not too long ago, within the last 3 or 4 videos ago. But it is, I swear to God, it is so goddamn mind-numbingly boring. When I was in Foodland there, I just looked around. I might as well have been in a supermarket in Ireland. It's exactly the same. Oh, God. Another boring aspect of this holiday weekend is the obligatory trip to McDonald's with the 2 little fellas in behind me there, and it beats the hell out of me why Thais say, instead of chicken bites, they say chicken bite, French fry instead of French fries, and it goes on and on and on. But I can tell you what doesn't go on and on and on is just across the road from me, well, across the way from me. Have a look at this. That used to be a cannabis dispensary, but not anymore. By the way, I said it before and I'll say it again. Fast food in Thailand doesn't exist. We'd be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
It's slow food, not fast food.
That's right, Harry, it's slow food, not fast food.
If you only order one thing, it's
Boring. Do you know what I mean about mind-numbing? I'm back from McDonald's now, and she's gone off with Harry and that little young fella who belongs to her grandniece, but the fridge bandit and his wife are taking care of him because he's their grandchild, and that's what grandparents in Thailand do. The kids offload their kids to the grandparents, and that's what they do. It's acceptable here. But I've stationed myself up here by the fish pond because I just had a swim. And it's very rarely I have a swim in that pool. It's only about 1.5 meters deep. It's only about 1.5 meters deep, so it's not very pleasant swimming because you don't get the buoyancy. But it is mind-numbing, absolutely mind-numbing. Every time you turn on YouTube and you see something about Thailand, it's been done 1,000,000 times before. And a lot of you will say that the stuff I produce on YouTube has been done 1,000,000 times before. No, it hasn't. How many of this type of video have you seen? You know what else is mind-numbing? Fellas telling me to button me shirt. I say off. I'll button me shirt if I want to button me shirt. That's mind-numbing to me. It is. It's repetitious. It's So, is Thailand boring? It's boring if you're like me and you're on a limited income. And if you've lasted this long in the video, now you'll understand what I mean by boring. Because anywhere would be boring if you're on a limited income. But even if I wasn't on a limited income, whatever I would have been doing or would do, whatever I would do, would become boring. Even if that included a catamaran in the Gulf of Thailand. Eventually, it would become boring and mind-numbing. I can't watch YouTube anymore. I can't. And we're not just talking about the content from Thailand. I'm talking about general content. Most of it's boring. Am I signing my own death warrant here? Am I telling you not to watch me because it's YouTube content and it's about Thailand? Well, as I said, and as I alluded to earlier on in this video, I'm not the first one to have said this. And if it's a case that Thailand is losing its popularity, and it seems like it is, just like the United States is no longer the dominant economy in the world, all imperial powers fade away. All you got to do is look at the Brits and the Spanish and God knows who else. And the United States has had its turn for the last 100 years or so. And it's beginning to fade. And Thailand, in turn, will probably begin to fade as that kind of destination. And if it is the case, YouTubers who wish to prosper and continue, like any other industry, you have to diversify, you have to be inventive. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on being inventive, and I plan on not changing anything, nothing radical, but at the same time producing the same hit about Thailand over and over and over and over again. It's driving me to distraction. It really is. It's probably driving you to distraction. So I hint on other subjects as we talk about the subject we're talking about in this particular video, like the way that the United States is no longer the dominant economy. I would talk about the atrocities in Israel. I would talk about the atrocities in Palestine and the plight of the Palestinians at the hands of these monsters, these Israelis. And you see, people say, and I'll just say this if you're watching this long, I mean, I'm trying to diversify a little bit, but just to say, I'll give you my 5 cents worth. The thing that happened on the 7th of October was it 2023, correct me if I'm wrong, of the year. But what happened was an absolute tragedy. It was absolutely, I condemn it. I condemn it so much. And my sympathy goes to all of those who have been affected and continue to be affected by that atrocity. But hang on a second. They say this started on the 7th of October. It didn't. It started in 1917 when Lord Balfour sent a letter to the leading Zionist in the UK, committing the UK to finding a home for those people, the Jews. And since that time, the Jews had been sent to Palestine, and they took the homes, the schools, the hospitals, the whole infrastructure was laid there for them. I won't go into it now because I'm going off on a tangent. I don't want to go off on a tangent. But I will tell you that this is my effort not to be mind-numbing about Thailand. We can talk about Thailand, we can be in Thailand, we can do all those wonderful things. But we will be diversifying into a broader discussion from time to time. And I hope you didn't find this mind-numbing. I hope you found it interesting. I'm trying to be as uncontroversial as possible, but by trying to be uncontroversial, I'm being controversial. And that's what it's all about, because we can't all be yes men. So there you go. So it's been a boring bloody day, but it's been wonderful bringing you this boring day and the banality of YouTube in Thailand and the way it's going. Well, I'm not going to go down that road, because I'm going to keep it coming, and I'm going to keep it raw, and I'm going to keep it real. And there you go. That's a fact. And if you've enjoyed this, make sure you do all those wonderful things, lads. Click the like button, the share button, subscribe button, do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.